what's up you guys? It's Mandy V. So today's video, I kind of just was thinking about for a while now. There's been a lot of changes in my life recently and a lot of realizations that I want to share with you guys, especially if you're older and you're my age, or even if you're younger. It's just something to think about and be aware of. Friends that you lose as you grow. And I think this is really important because, you know, it's happening to some of my friends, it's happening to my sister and her friends, it's happening to, you know, my mom and her friends. It happens to everybody, but for some people it's harder than others, and for me, I know it's especially very, very, very hard. But I think it's really important that we talk about this. I had a really huge group of friends. I have my best friend, which is Heather, and I have my friends that have gone back like way before, like in high school, like Kat. You guys already know, you guys met Kat, you guys met Heather. And I have new friends that mean a lot to me, like I have a friend Ashley that means a lot to me. And I had a bunch of other friends from theater groups I've been in, from school, from outside of school, whatever. It was just really hard keeping up with them all, but if you know me, I love all of my friends like family. And I would do anything for my friends, and I go above and beyond for my friends, and loyalty is a huge thing for me. I'm very loyal, I'm trustworthy, I'm reliable. Like, I love my friends. They come before anything else, and that's just the truth. Unfortunately, when you grow up, people change, and sometimes they get a little bit more selfish, which is fine. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's trying to figure out who they are. People are going to school, people are having babies, people are getting married, people are moving away. Like, there's so many things that happen to you that may distance you a little bit from your friends, and that's fine. I've never been the type of friend to text every single day. I probably text my best friend Heather once, at least once a week, if not once every other week. And it's only to hang out or something really intense happens and I have to tell her about it. But I definitely, it's not like high school where you text your friend every hour of every day. It's not like that, and it shouldn't be like that. Some people just stop caring. There's a difference between doing you and not seeing your friends as much because you're really busy, but still caring and still loving them and still making the effort. Some people just stop caring, especially if you're one of those people that you do so much for your friends. As you grow up, they may take advantage of that, and if you're the only one who's trying to make plans, if you're the only one who's trying to catch up with them after a while, if you're the only person making the effort, then you might have to think about that friendship. Because if it's me, I can't do halfway friendship. For me, it's like all ride or die. I've always been that way. It's ride or die. I'm always there for my friends, and no question about it. Like, I'm not saying don't, like, you fight with your friends. Like, if you really love your friends like family, like, you'll fight with them, you'll have arguments, whatever, that's totally fine. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. But when it becomes like they are selfish and they expect everything from you but give you nothing in return, then that's not a real friendship. When you go out of your way to help them with stuff and to be there for them, but they will never do that for you, that's a halfway friendship, and that's unacceptable, and it's a waste of time. If you're, like, for me, it takes a lot for me to cut you out of my life. Like, it takes a lot. Like, because it destroys me. I cry for months, and it's like going through a breakup. I literally can't get over it. Like, it's so sad and it's heartbreaking because they're like family to me, every single one of my friends. But I'm gonna tell you, last year, I really did cut out a really big chunk of my friend group. And like, some like friends, but then I had some best friends that, well, I considered really good friends of mine that I had to cut out because it was unhealthy. It was toxic, these friendships. And when you grow up, you'll start to realize that it's only that one person or that those two people or three people that are all you need in life. You've got your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and then you've got your family, and then you've got your best friend or your two best friends, and that's it. That's all you need, really. If you know, it's quality over quantity, you guys. you don't need to have 10 friends to feel like secure. If you have 10 friends versus one best friend that will always be there for you, that will always care about you, that will be a ride or die, that will do anything that you would do for them in return, or like 10 crappy friends that don't really care and just do their own thing and they're selfish and they don't follow up and they don't want to catch up, they don't care about you. Like, which would you prefer? Because I prefer the best friend. And you know what? Sometimes it's really hard to come to that realization, because that's exactly what I did. And yeah, I cut off a lot of people last year because of that. And I've never been happier. It was really hard for me to cut some of these friends out, but once I did it, yeah, it hurt and I cried a lot and I was really sad, but I knew that that's what I needed to do in order to be healthy, in order to have a healthy mind and a good headspace and a peaceful space around my life. If somebody's causing you more hurt and anger and frustration than they are happiness and love and joy and comfort, then they're not right for you in your life. And sometimes it's really hard because you had good times with them and you have all these memories, and maybe one time in your life they did care. They were the friend that you needed them to be, but they changed. People change all the time, you guys. Just because you have a good relationship and a good friendship with somebody doesn't mean that that's gonna change, because it can, and that's okay, because their time in your life is over and it's time for something new. When God closes a door, he opens a window, and that's the truth. I just want to tell you that you guys will come out the other side fine. The energy that you're putting into somebody who does not care, you could be putting that energy into someone who does care, and it's not fair to the person who does care for you to be putting all that energy into the person who doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope you understand what I'm saying. I just don't want you guys, I guess the message today is, don't hold on to something and try and force it to happen, because it won't. The other person is their own person and they make their own decisions, and you can't make somebody feel something. If you cut somebody out of your life that means a lot to you, that you love so much, doesn't mean that you stop loving them or caring about them. For me, the way I would go about doing that is, I talk about it, I communicate, I call them, I meet up with them, I send them a text, but I put my heart and my soul into what I'm saying, and I make it, every word, filled with love and appreciation, and I don't point my finger, I don't blame anybody, I just say, look, this is where I'm going in my life. These are the kinds of friends I want to surround myself with. Unfortunately, you and I aren't clicking anymore, and I still love you, I still care about you. Hit me up if you ever need me for anything, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to back away because this is hurting me, and I can't do it anymore. And I need to put my energy into something else. That's what you have to say, and that's exactly what I've been saying. And I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of me, and I feel great. Really, truly, really, truly. And I think it's really important to talk about these things. And it's okay to move on from people. It's okay to, distance yourself from people if that's the healthy, correct thing to do. Forgiveness is everything. If that person doesn't see the error of their ways until months or years later, and they come back and they say, look, I love you so much, I appreciate you so much, I was going through a lot in my life, and believe me, this has happened to me in my life, where friends have been horrible to me and then come back to me a couple years later and say, you were a true friend, I took advantage of you and I didn't realize how good of a friend you are, and I'm so sorry, and I really want to connect with you again, and I really want to start up a new relationship with you, a new friendship with you. That's great. I love those moments. And you know what? Maybe there was too much hurt to ever be in a place where you guys were in the beginning, and that's okay too. But you guys can start a new, fresh relationship, and if not, that's okay too. You have to just do whatever your heart tells you. And trust your gut. Always trust your gut. I hope that I got that message across correctly, because I just woke up feeling so much like I needed to get this across, because I'm seeing it in so many aspects of my life, and I've been through a lot in this past year when it comes to friends, and I'm so happy with the friends that I have in my life right now. Somebody like Heather, I know, she's my best friend, she's my sister, she's my family. We'll be together forever, I already know that. And we fight and we argue, but that's what family does, you know? And the difference is that she puts into the relationship what I put as well. We are both ride or die, we both have the same energy, and we both care so much about each other, and that's huge. And I hope that all of you guys find a Heather, you know, find your Heather in your life and your best friend. And you know what? My sister is my best friend too. And she's not going anywhere. That's my family. So if you guys can't turn to your friends, turn to your family, because they're your friends too. And they will always love you and support you no matter what. And you can never cut your family out because they're there forever, you know? So anyways, if you guys liked this video, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you like me, click subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I make new videos every week. And also, if you want to see my videos at all, click that notification bell, because YouTube, okay? Don't forget, Younow, Mondays with Mandi, 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on my socials. And the song of the day is, you know what? The song of the day is Million Reasons by Lady Gaga, because when I lost this really good friend of mine, I had to distance myself from her because our relationship wasn't working, and I was putting way more into it than she was, and I felt betrayed by some things that she did, and it was really hard for me to remove her from my life, and I'm still kind of grieving over it. But the song Million Reasons by Lady Gaga is like, to a T, exactly how I was feeling in that time. I love that song. It has great lyrics, and it's not just about romantic relationships. I see it like friendships as well. So I hope you guys enjoy that song. I love you guys.